storage outside 19's non-anomalous item storage wing. No further containment measures are necessary. Description: SCP-3105 is the heavily damaged corpse of a male human being. SCP-3105 shows significant damage from a number of sources, including age, exposure, animal attacks, rot, and injuries sustained from man-made weaponry. Despite this heavy damage and lack of any vital signs or mechanical processes, SCP-3105 remains animate and able to perceive its surroundings through unknown means and vocalize in a limited capacity. SCP-3105 is clothed heavily degraded clothing and metal armor similar to those worn by Viking warriors. These items include a heavily rusted German boot-style helmet, a tattered tunic, a leather breastplate, one heavily damaged leather glove, and the hilt of a broken and rusted sword fused to its right hand. Tests have shown the remains to date around 900 AD, in line with the attire worn by SCP-3105. This, in conjunction with DNA testing a small child was approached on the edge of the village by SCP-3105, followed by the child's parents screaming and rushing towards them. SCP-3105 responded violently, attempting to attack the parents, but was too physically impaired to catch or harm them. After the incident, the townsfolk reported what had occurred to the nearest city authority in Redacted and launched a hunt into the surrounding wilderness to look for SCP-3105. The townsfolk had grown increasingly more superstitious and had begun to burn bodies in the apparent fear of them reanimating. After this escalation had been reported to the city authority, along with video evidence of SCP-3105, an investigation was launched by the Foundation. A small task force was dispatched to the location, and civilians were interviewed and ordered to stay within the confines of the village. During the search for SCP-3105, it was eventually discovered in a nearby bog, stuck in a muddy lake bed, attempting to pull itself free. After it was determined SCP-3105 posed no significant threat, a containment team was called, and SCP-3105 was retrieved and moved to Site 19. A cover story of mass hysteria was released to the public, and civilians were amnesticized. Incident SCP-3105-A. Researcher Jensen was performing routine sample acquisition from SCP-3105 while it was not physically restrained. Despite there being no obstacle or barrier preventing SCP-3105 from attacking Jansen, it did not respond with hostility, and instead peacefully observed Jansen's actions and movements around the chamber. In light of this unusual reaction, Jansen moved towards SCP-3105 with the intent to elicit a further response. In response, SCP-3105 reached its hand out towards Jansen and attempted to touch her face. Jansen quickly recoiled from the approach, with security personnel reacting SCP-3105 still retained some form of sapience that could be stimulated when exposed to different forms of stimuli. Due to Jensen's expertise in European history and culture, this request was granted, and Jensen was given authority over SCP-3105 and all subsequent testing. Test 3105-1, 23rd 06 2018. Supervisor, Researcher Jensen. Subject, SCP-3105. Test. Researcher Jensen is to stand behind observation window in full view of SCP-3105 in order to gauge a response. Result: SCP-3105 approached the window in an unusually calm state. SCP-3105 observed Jensen for a few moments before Jensen placed her hand on the glass. SCP-3105 responded by placing its unarmed hand against the glass opposite to Jensen. Notes: interesting. More testing will have to be done to gauge SCP-3105's ability to recognize objects and people. Researcher Jensen. Test 3105-2, 2406 2018. Supervisor, Researcher Jensen. Subject, SCP-3105. Test. Researcher Jensen is told a number of items up to observations window in order to gauge a response. Items include glasses, mobile phone, teddy bear, photograph, and a lighter. Result: SCP-3105 showed no interest in the glasses, photograph, or mobile phone. However, it seemed to respond with curiosity towards the teddy bear and appeared to have a fear Test 3105-3 2506-2018 Supervisor Researcher Jansen Subject SCP-3105 Test Researcher Jansen is to attempt to speak to SCP-3105 from the opposite side of the observation window. Result: SCP-3105 initially showed interest in Jensen's presence. However, when Jensen began to speak, SCP-3105 appeared confused and mildly agitated. SCP-3105 looked at Jensen for a moment before slamming its fist on the glass. At this point, Jensen terminated the test and left the chamber. Notes: I'm not sure what happened. Maybe my voice wasn't what SCP-3105 expected. It is pretty deep, especially for a woman. Or perhaps it's language related. In any case, SCP-3105 seemed quite agitated by my speech. Maybe if I try something more universally understood like music. I mean, I've been looking for an excuse to play my flute on the side. Researcher Jansen. Test 3105-4 2606-2018 Supervisor Researcher Jansen Subject SCP-3105 Test Researcher Jansen is to play traditional Scandinavian music on her flute over the speakers into SCP-3105's chamber. Researcher Jansen is to remain in full view of SCP-3105 to avoid confusing SCP-3105 as to the source of the music. Result: SCP-3105 stared at Researcher Jansen for 1 minute before slowly placing its left hand on the observation window. SCP-3105 then placed its forehead on the window and began to move in a rhythmic jerking motion, similar to crying. Notes: this is a major reaction Researcher Jansen. Following the above test, Researcher Jansen had requested to perform a face-to-face test within SCP-3105's chamber. This was granted under the condition that armed guards be on alert outside the chamber. Test 3105-5, 2806-2018. Supervisor, Researcher Jansen. Subject, SCP-3105. Test. Researcher Jansen is to enter SCP-305's chamber alone. Engage a response. Security is on standby. Result: SCP-3105 initially reacted defensively when it realized someone had entered its chamber. However, upon seeing Jansen, its behavior changed and it appeared to relax. SCP-3105 then slowly walked towards Jansen, who remained still and smiling, then reached out a hand towards her, who tenses in response. SCP-3105 ceased reaching for Jansen momentarily and stared at her before continuing. SCP-3105 gently grabbed a lock of Jansen's hair and examined it briefly before moving away to a far corner of its chamber and sitting down. Jansen then left the chamber. Notes: curious. This was almost a tender reaction, as if it was lost in thought or nostalgia. I'll admit, it's a bit unnerving having a corpse reach for your face, but I don't know. It seems to be more human than we're giving it credit for. I've requested more familiar objects for testing. Perhaps this will give stronger results. Researcher Jansen. Test 3105-6, 2906-2018. presented with the doll. SCP-3105 held it for a minute silently before heaving and throwing all the items in its possession to the ground, tearing off the necklace it was wearing. It then proceeded to wail and slam its hands and head against the walls away from Jensen as guards rushed to subdue it. Jensen ordered the guards to stand down and approached SCP-3105 alone. Jensen then placed her hands on its shoulders, which seemed to calm SCP-3105 down enough for it to sit back in the corner of the room, unresponsive. Notes: this was distressing. I didn't expect such an intense response from something so small. Regardless, all the items seem to confirm my theory that SCP-3105 reacts to stimuli more familiar to it. This should be enough to convince higher-ups to allocate the funds I need to overhaul SCP-3105's chamber. Who knows? This might even allow us to learn more about the Viking era. I hope, at least. Researcher Jensen. Following test-3105-6, researcher Jensen requested to have SCP-3105's chamber outfitted with a number of large furniture pieces built to replicate those used in the Viking era. The stated goal of this was to stimulate any remaining cognitive abilities or memory in SCP-3105 and eventually allow for communication. Barring some items, this request was granted on the condition that all items be replicated at as low a cost as possible while retaining the necessary characteristics. Test 3105-7 0407-2018. Supervisor Researcher Jensen. Subject SCP-3105. Test SCP-3105's chamber had been outfitted with a number of large furniture pieces and decorations in order to attempt communication with SCP-3105 by stimulating its consciousness. The chamber had been outfitted with a large bed with fur blankets, a large fur on standby as a precaution. Result: upon SCP-3105 being reintroduced into its chamber alongside researcher Jansen, it stood for a moment observing its surroundings. SCP-3105 then looked back to Jansen, who gestured it in. SCP-3105 wandered around the room as Jansen sat on the small chair provided. SCP-3105 proceeded to interact with several of the items in its vicinity. It was noted to be testing the bed, warming its hands over the hearth, and picking up a number of items and bringing them to Jansen to observe. After a while, Jansen began to play the replica flute. SCP-3105 had brought her, causing SCP-3105 to walk over and sit opposite to Jansen. SCP-3105 watched Jansen play as it clutched the small doll from the previous test. During this time, SCP-3105 could be noted as quietly vocalizing while looking towards Jansen. After playing had concluded, Jansen held out her hand, and SCP-3105 placed its hand in Jansen's palm. After this, Jansen bid SCP-3105 farewell and left the chamber. Notes: it worked. It was like watching a child run around their room and bring their loved one all their toys. It was truly heartwarming to see. If we can manage to keep this level of attentiveness from SCP-3105, then we may even be able to facilitate some form of communication. It will take a lot of work though. After all, it's a big leap. Music has been shown to elicit major responses before, so perhaps that can bridge the gap. I know some songs that SCP-3105 would no doubt love to hear. Maybe I could even tell him a story in Old Norse. I'll have to study up over the coming days. You know, it's funny. I swear I could almost hear SCP-3105's groans sounded like words while I was playing. It sounded almost like a name, perhaps secret, although it could just be my imagination. Researcher Jensen. Test 3105-8 0507-2018. Supervisor Researcher Jensen. Subject SCP-3105. Test SCP-3105 is to be exposed to various auditory stimuli in the form of researcher Jansen playing traditional Scandinavian songs and reading stories in Old Norse, to which she has practiced proficiency in since test -3105-6. Result not applicable. Notes: test terminated due to subject expiration. Upon entering SCP-3105's chamber for test -3105-8, researcher Jansen noted that SCP-3105 had not moved from its provided bed for the past several hours in the fetal position. Concerned, researcher Jansen attempted to rouse SCP-3105 with no success. She began to grow more frantic in her attempts, violently shaking SCP-3105 and shouting, but SCP-3105 remained still. Eventually, researcher Jansen was escorted from the room by security. After examination, it appeared that SCP-3105's anomalous effects had dissipated, and now SCP-3105 was a non-anomalous human corpse. In light of this, SCP-3105's body was moved for autopsy, which revealed it had somehow removed the rusted sword from its right hand and now held the replica flute Jansen had played in the tests. In its other hand, it held the woven doll pressed to its chest. On the nearby table, a message in Old Norse was carved crudely with what is presumed to be SCP-3105's broken sword. Roughly translated from Old Norse, the message reads as follows: "Thank you, kind Valkyrie. I see now you are not her. My mind is clear. my secret. Following an autopsy, no source for SCP-3105